Look at that. We are live. I love that. Wow. Look at us live. Oh, I just checked on YouTube to see if we're there and look. We're there. I love it. Oh, and there's a door. Okay. Change.
Make sure you
Welcome.
put your phone on Do Not Disturb.
I That's exactly what I'm doing. Thank you. And we're here. Hi, Fati.
Greetings, love. Well, before we begin today, first, thank you for joining us. And even if you're watching this in a replay, thank you for watching. But before we begin, just want to take a moment to ground ourselves in gratitude just for being here, being you. So if it feels good for you, I'm just going to invite you to notice your breath and be here in this moment, inhaling and exhaling, not doing anything special, just bringing your body here. Maybe roll your shoulders back, invite your spine to be activated, active if there's a book on your head. And just notice your body from a place of gratitude. Your body's done so much for you. Your body's brought you here and now. How wonderful are you? And I invite you to inhale deeply in through your nose, extending your belly, and then contracting on the exhale out through your mouth. And we're going to do this breath together if it feels right for you 3 different times. And as we inhale and exhale, just breathing in gratitude for the year that is now coming to a close, gratitude for all the things that make you who you are, the ancestors and the particles and the energy. And so the count of 3 on the device takes 3 breaths together, inhaling in through our nose and out through our mouths. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time, inhale and exhale. And I invite you to just take some breaths on your own and thinking about what you are grateful for and allowing the energy of gratitude to be what we're sitting in and flowing in today. As we just talk to you about the Art of Sacredness Retreat and tell you who we are. Again, thank you for joining us. Brandis, would you like to check in? Would you like to tell the people who you are and what you're grateful for today?
Hmm, sure. I am Brandis Monique Rawls, BMO Raw, and I am grateful for everything that's led us right here, right now. I'm grateful for my selfishness. Yeah. How about
Thank
you?
you.
Who are you? What are you grateful for?
Oh, I'm Fatima. I'm Fatima. Some of people call me the Barefoot Empress because I never wear shoes. I am the co-birther of Love and Healing Work, and I serve as the chief of Love and Healing Work. And I'm grateful for everything. Um, yeah, everything. I'm grateful for the fact that I unapologetically take care of myself, and I unapologetically give myself what I need. And I'm thankful that I do that because it helps me be full, and I like being full. And I'm also grateful for farmers markets. I just love a good farmers market, and no matter where I'm at, no matter what country I'm in,
Yeah,
no matter what
yeah,
city I'm in, love a good farmers market. So grateful for the farmers market.
yeah. The farmer's market brings some good sustenance, don't it?
It do, boy.
Hmm.
After this live, I'm gonna have me some good farmers market sentiment. So love a good farmers market.
I know that's right. Okay. The art of sacred selfishness, huh? This is what we're talking about today. I'm so excited about this. I'm
Okay,
so.
so first, tell people how did you think about this retreat? Like why this retreat, and what is it? So we're going to talk more about it, but why did you develop this retreat and why are you rolling it out now?
Okay. Well, it's not a separate rollout. It's a continuation. So the art of sacred selfishness is a program, a retreat that has been executed for the past 3 years, um, seasonally, to honor and tie ourselves back to the cycles of nature. The biggest premise of the art of sacred selfishness is learning to take off the guilt or shame that we all have around putting ourselves first in our life. And it's based on the rawism that sacred selfishness is your sacred responsibility. So I believe, and one of the tenets that I hold and share is that it's your life, right? And if it's your life, at the end of it, when you get to whoever your creator is, or however you understand the concept of the divine, at the end of your life, you're going to have a sum total of experiences for you to present. That is your life. And it is your responsibility to give your life to the divine. Your life, not your mom's or your aunties or what society says or anyone. At the end of your life, you'll be the only one there. And I want to be able to say, this is everything that I have done, I have chosen. This is my offering because it's my life. So the art of sacred selfishness was my way of ensuring that I'm giving what I want to my life. And it's been a very different experience through the years, but all the same. Yeah. The differences are based on the seasons because we all go through cycles. Nature has a cycle. We all have cycles, multiple cycles. And the Art of Sacred Selfishness retreat helps to tie you back to the cycle and make sure that you are honoring yourself in the midst of the whole.
Beautiful. So which cycle are we in for this retreat, for this rendition of the art of sacred selfishness?
Oh, well, this is going to be spring equinox. So we are in the beginning of the cycle. And I really love spring retreats because they set you up. It is the new year. We are in December right now, coming up onto the new year and the Capricorn new moon and that start. But to me, the beginning of the cycle is actually spring. And so we take note of where we are and look forward to our selfish life for the next cycle. So that's why, oh, I'm so excited about this springtime as this time for a new year.
Beautiful. So this retreat is when?
Oh, the retreat. We better be question and answers. The retreat is March 19 to 23rd of 2025. It's the equinox is the 21st of the March 21st, 2025. And so our retreat um, sits right on top of it. We start, we're going to celebrate that equinox and we're going to start the year together. And oh, it's going to be great.
Okay, so what Brandis hasn't told you is that the retreat is in Jamaica. And
Oh, I
so it's
haven't.
not just anywhere during spring, it is in the wonderful, beautiful, healing, relaxing, just glorious space,
Mhm.
Jamaica. And this is a luxurious experience where all of your needs will be met and cared for. We are putting on this retreat in a way that aligns with who you are, where you are on your journey, and each part is curated for you individually to be you authentically and for you to be you collectively. So this is Jamaica is one of my favorite places. I've been traveling there since 2017. Been wanting people to be in Jamaica with me and get the healing of the land and the food and the people and the culture. So this is an opportunity for you to get both. 5 days, 4 nights. You will be in this space where the what you smell, what you see, what you hear is going to take you on a journey of being with yourself in a way that aligns with what you need and how you need
Mhm.
it. So each day we have curated a space for you to just be because
Mhm.
what's a retreat when you have all of these things on the agenda? Like
Girl,
that's not
I
a retreat
can't.
for me.
It's not. It's not. Retreat is at first to me is rest, and you can't rest if you got an agenda that's 4 miles long every day.
We don't have that. So we have space for you to get a massage, go for a walk, do meditations, do one-on-ones with Brandis and I. And then there's opportunities for us to be together. So we'll eat collectively. There will be sessions with Brandis, and Brandis will talk more about your introspection session.
Say that five
Uh,
times fast.
like, introspection session that she will be guiding, and then I will be guiding sessions for you to dive deeper in loving yourself without harm. So a lot of times when we think about being selfish, it has a really negative connotation, but we can only give to others what we give ourselves. And so, what does it mean to be selfish from a place of non-harm? How
Hmm.
are we looking at ourselves and what we desire from the space of non-harm? So Branks is calling me the camp counselor, which I like to call myself the people wrangler, but same difference.
Same, same.
Where so this is there's an application process for the retreat because there's we only have a limited amount of spaces. We want to make sure that this space is curated for people to get the energy and time that they need on their journey, and it's not as big. So the application process, it's only $50. The $50 covers the admin fees, and then applications will open on the new moon, which is December 30th. Which is Tuesday, and they will close on January 31st, which is the day after my birthday. But if we get enough people and that apply and that we approve, then we will just close the applications and we'll let everybody know. The fee for the retreat is $5,200. We are asking for a $500 a non-refundable deposit. Your If you are chosen, your $50 application fee will go towards your non-refundable deposit. I will be guiding you all in your journey of making sure that you have access to the questions that we need to provide the space that is curated uniquely for you. And you will be doing a lot of communicating with me in terms of what's next and different steps because I'm the camp counselor. And so I'll be checking you in and helping you with certain things before we go to the retreat. We will have at least 3 meetings where they'll all be virtual and you'll be invited to meet with us. And then we'll also have a one-on-one with Brandon and I. So you'll have time to meet with us as your guides and the group before. And we're doing this so that we're creating a space that is safe and healing and nurturing. And we can't do that when we all just arrive there, right? So getting an opportunity to learn your needs and how we're going to share space with you is important. So we've created these steps, if you will. So the first step is the application process. You'll hear from us no later than February 8th, probably before that. We'll meet with you and let you know if you're going to next stage. And then after that, we will send you the questionnaire that will outline your unique experience. And then we'll see you in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So
And
that's just the overarching view of some of the logistical things. Brandis, would you mind talking to them about the sessions that they will have with you individually and
yes,
collectively?
Yes, but before I would like to mention that the this additional questionnaire I thought was wow. Um, when you when we first started working on it, when you presented, I was like, oh yeah, we need to know. There are so many questions, but I'm so grateful for all of those questions because they help to create a selfish space. It's tailored to you. It is the art of sacred selfishness. And I'm just wanted to throw a little gratitude for the depth of questions in our pre retreat questionnaire. So, yeah, that helps to inform our sessions. And our sessions, your guided introspection with me is a opportunity to sit in front of that um, a mirror that remembers. And my role in those introspections is to ask questions and ask more questions and ask more questions and reflect the answers that are given. Um, it is a very vulnerable space that I welcome. I participate in introspection with myself and with others quite frequently so that I can understand what my life is. And so in those introspections, you get to know better what is your life, what is your desires, what makes you move. Yeah, I love an introspection. I'm trying my best not to go into one right now. So let's keep the conversation going.
All right, beautiful. So some of the questions, most of the questions that you may have is on our FAQ on the Be More Well website for the Art of Sacred Selfishness. We do want to just say some things out loud just in case so that you're aware. Everything is included in this retreat except for your flight. But we are working with a travel agent that will help you book your flight and all these things so that you're not doing it alone. That's the part of the luxury. That's the part uh, in the cost, right? So it is 52. You're like, what does my $5,200 cover? So it covers your transportation the entire time that you were there. We'll be going to separate, different locations if you want to. It's not like this. Again, this is a consent and it's what you choose. So you have an opportunity to travel, and that travel is covered. Food is covered. So we'll have a chef on site. You will have food all day long, and the food will be based off of what you said your body needs. So that's why we have a detailed questionnaire, and what we're trying to do. So, for example, if we're doing an introspection session, it's going to cause you to do some deep work. Then we may have you eat light before that session. And then after that session, we'll have some good comfort food for you, something that makes you feel satiated because you did some work. And then, so your fees cover that. They cover, we're going to have a celebratory closing, right? Which is a party, but not just any party, a party where we will have local drummers and musicians and dancers, and we're going to celebrate you and your willingness to come to this retreat to take care of yourself. That's covered. And then your room and board is also covered. So the experiences that you have, or want to engage in will be covered in your fee. If you, let's say, you want to add on a massage that isn't included in the package, because again, on your questionnaire, we will ask you what things you would like to do. So one of certain things is already covered. But if you're like, hey, I actually want another massage, that
Awesome.
may
Oh,
be an that may be an add-on, additional price. But we have created and crafted an experience so that you don't have to think. Like, how many of us get tired of thinking? I know I do. Like, I just really want to show up sometimes and have
hey.
everything just thought for me. Like, oh, you thought about what I was going to eat? Oh, you thought about what I was going to say? Like, you thought about all of it? Yes, we did. And so this experience isn't just, oh, I get to go to this space and be around great people and heal and rest. And no, yes, also, and it is, you don't have to think about it. Like, you can just show up and know that everything is going to be taken care of. And we all deserve spaces like that. We deserve a space to just be and work on ourselves and dive deeper with other people. So this space was curated for that. And there will be opportunities for you to ask us questions along the application process. But ideally, we have answered all the questions in the FAQs. So we wanted to take this time, though, for you to see our faces, hear more about us and our work and our background, and what we'll be offering you. We will more than likely not be staying in the same space as you all, because that means that we'll be on for 24/7. But we will be available before the things begin and the things end at the day. End during the day. So our goal is to make sure that when you all wake up, we are, one of us is around, and when the house closes, we are around. But we probably won't be staying with you, because that means that we'll be readily available and we won't get rest, and we need to rest if we're going to hold this space for you.
Baby.
There will there will be someone, though, available if in the case of
Yes.
an emergency. We do have on the application, when you're chosen like an emergency number, we are inviting you to have some sort of insurance. And if not, you don't have insurance, we can talk about what that looks like with the travel agent for you to travel. And we have really thought about most of the things. So if something happens, we will have a way of getting you what you need. But we're gonna speak that nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna speak there's no emergency. We're gonna speak that no one's
Yeah, baby.
injured. We're gonna
Ain't
say
none of
that,
that.
it's gonna be a good old time.
Hmm.
But just want to make sure that, just in case, you will need a passport. Um, you're invited to bring clothes that will allow you to slip in, get a massage in, lounge in, celebrate in, bring things that are comfortable. We will be providing you with journals and written materials, so you don't have to bring any of those things. And also, we'll have various forms of smell goods. So that can either be an incense or a candle, or an oil, just to make sure that the space aligns with who you are and what you want. And if you have any allergies or anything, we have that. We have something for you too, because I'm hyperallergenic. So just being
Highly.
mindful as well.
My God.
We have thought about those of us who have allergies, dietary restrictions. All of those things will be tailored and made for you.
I really enjoy that in this experience. You've already, it's also an activity or an exercise in selfishness, because we've asked all the things that you want up front. And you have to say what you want so that you get the experience that you want. So I I like to think that this retreat starts with the application. It starts with the application process and the the introduction questionnaire, because you have to be selfish in order to get the desires that you want. You have to say what you want. You speak your life. A raw ism, baby. Speak that life so that we can make your dreams come true. Or at least this part of this one, right?
Yeah, that is a good point. Like, this is the even in the application process, you're doing introspection work. Like,
Yeah.
it's starting with really identifying what it is that you need and what you want. So, what is it that people are going to be able to come away with from this retreat? Why is this retreat something that people need to want to sign up for and participate in?
Well, I think the biggest thing that I take away from the art of sacred selfishness whenever I do it is a deeper understanding of how to how to be first in my life. In one, every retreat is unique or has been very unique based on the energies there. And in one, I learned how techniques in in new techniques and saying no without creating ripples in the energy of everyone else. Practical, practical. Because our society always says, put yourself first, put yourself first. But how, child? How? And so you'll get practical tools on how to be first in your life. You'll get practice on doing that because I'm sure something's going to happen that you're not going to like, particularly at retreat, and you get to practice saying no. You get to practice redirection because we are all there to be selfish and learn how to do that with love without harm. You're going to be different. You're going to move different. It's
And
going
who
to
is
be,
this retreat for?
whew. This retreat is primarily for women who have been conditioned to put everybody else first in their life. Recognize that that's a farce. Recognize that that's not really how they want to live their life, and who want uh, a community to help them learn more about putting themselves first. You know, that's who it's for. It's for the homegirls that are uh, in any station in life. You're the mother, the auntie, the wife, the girlfriend, the whatever the relations you have to all the other people in your life. You want to be first because you can't pour from an empty cup. And you want your cup to be full. And this retreat is for you. So your cup is full, and baby, you overflow onto all of the relationships that you have when you get back into your life from retreat. Oh, it's going to be so great. It's for you, baby. It's for you. It's for you.
And I want to add that those of us that the world called women and identify as women, as Brandon said, we've been conditioned to believe everything comes before us. We have been conditioned to believe that we fill our cups when we help others. And it's like, no, no, no. We fill our cups when we help ourselves. Like when we give ourselves what we need. It's not like when I give to someone, I'm pouring out, I'm exerting, I'm extending, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is an opportunity to pour in and to give the same care and love that you give so many other people to yourself unapologetically, and then be able to gain, as Brandon said, new practices that will allow you to center yourself unapologetically without that shame and with that guilt. Like this retreat is an opportunity to honor that there's shame and guilt there, and then we're going to move that shame and guilt out the body. We're gonna move it. We're gonna breathe it. We're gonna meditate it out. We're gonna. It's by the time it's over, you're gonna be like, what shame and guilt? Because you matter most. You are the sun
Yes.
in the world, and
Mm-hmm.
if you're not well, no one is well. And especially those of us who are women, the world called women, we are the backbones and the doormats of our communities, of our families. People rely on us to do, I kind of want to say everything, but everything, that may be questionable, but I'm going to say almost everything then. We
Yeah.
are relied on to make movements move. We're relied on to make food happen, nurturing happen,
We create
nourishment
the
happen.
things. We create the
So
things.
who creates spaces for us?
We do.
And this is the space for you.
Yeah.
This is if you are a woman and you want 2025 to be your year where you get to live and thrive, then join us. Invite your friends, tell others. You and your homegirls can come, you and
Mm-hmm.
your peers can come, you and people that have
Mm-hmm.
been talking about taking care of yourselves and diving deeper and wanting to be cared for. This is for you. You
It's
will
for
be
you.
cared for. I promise. I promise. I promise. You will be cared for as good as I care for
And you
myself.
will care
If
for yourself because you will care for yourself. You will be cared for because you will care for yourself. You told us what you want, and you're going to have a wonderful experience at the art of sacred selfishness. It's your
in
sacred
Jamaica,
responsibility. In Jamaica, baby. In Jamaica. I'm excited about that thing too, honey. I ain't been to Jamaica in a few years. I'm ready. Excited. I'm excited to share this space too, because it also has taught me that as I am pouring out, I can pour in at the same time. So that's another trick you're gonna get is how do you pour into yourself and out at the same time. It's wonderful. This has been
I
such
think
a good
yeah.
time.
I think it covers it. Did we cover
I
it?
think so. I think we've covered it. We're going to Jamaica, baby.
And we hope that you'll join us. And if you have
Yeah.
any questions, reach out to either one of us. You can reach out to Brandis at which
Oh,
email?
oh. You can reach out to me at Brandis at bmoraw.com. That's BRANDIS at BMORAW.com. You can check
At,
out or check out. It's really easier to reach me in on Instagram. DM my Instagram, baby. Hit me on the line. I'm at BMO Raw. I know you're following me. If you're not, you better. At BMO Raw.
and if you reach out to her, then she'll probably just forward it to me. But if you're following me, you can reach out to me at Loving Healing Work on all the platforms. And you can even email lovinghealingwork at gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And please look out for the applications. We'll share it via Instagram, YouTube, and our newsletter. So if you are not subscribed to either Be More Raw or Loving Healing Word newsletters, I invite you to do so that you
Please
can
do so.
stay aware and abreast of what we're doing. And look out for the application. Tell a friend, ask a friend to tell a friend, and
Yeah.
drink water and take care of yourselves.
Yes.
Nah.